Hello everyone, Diogo Tadini here for The Weekend Filmmaker. Today, the subject is how can you work less and do more? So I guess we all go through those days that we just don't feel inspired and we just want to do more, but the more that we do, the less productive we are. For some reason, that doesn't really add up when you're doing maths, but it definitely happens like that. And I think that there is a little secret for it. Obviously, first things first is commitment. You have to be committed to what you do. No matter what you do, you have to go 1,000%. Don't go only 100%. It's something that I've learned throughout the years. But one thing is almost like a cheat sheet that I have, and I'm pretty sure will help you as well. I had this tip from a photographer, an American photographer called Chase Jarvis. He's amazing. He's hyperactive, super productive. His work is amazing. Someone who also used the same technique is Timothy Ferris. His technique is a bit different. He wrote a book about it. I think Jarvis also interviewed him. Very interesting, but his day is 4 hours workday. So you work 4 hours and you do whatever the hell you want to do after these 4 hours, which is really interesting if you think about it, because normally office jobs, for example, or any other jobs out there, you work for 8 hours at least a day. Very rarely people work less than that, but I am a proof of that if you work less, you can actually be more productive. Right, let's jump into my Mac here and I will show you the cheat sheet that you can use as well on your day to just become super hyper ultra productive, which is amazing. If you follow the steps, you are going to produce a lot more. And if you are interested in having this spreadsheet, let me know. Send me an email on theweekendfilmmaker@gmail.com and I can send this spreadsheet to you as well. And you can tell me if that worked for you as well. So let's take a look. So this is a very simple spreadsheet, but I think it should help you with your daily tasks and your daily work. So obviously it goes from 6 in the morning to all the way to, well, it says 5:30 here, but that means that the end of this line would be 6 a.m. So get up in the morning, tea, breakfast, whatever, half an hour. Then you go for another hour. You choose walk, run, meditation, whatever activity you think that may suit your day. Come back, 7:30, shower. Then you start your first work block. So work block 1 here. So from 8, so here is 8, this line here, all the way to 9:30. So an hour and a half, you work. You can fill this in with the tasks that you have or what you may wish to do on that day. Same again. Here, oh, not same again, sorry. Here's the first break. So you have every hour and a half, you have a 30 minutes break. So you have a break here, then you do whatever. You can do what if you want to wash your dishes or just play on Facebook, whatever you want to do, you do. You have 30 minutes for that. Then again, another hour and a half. Then it brings us to around 11:30. From 11:30, you're going to have lunch. So this works as in 2 hours lunch. So you have from 11:30 all the way to 1:30. So you have 2 hours of, you can cook, you have time enough to cook, you can eat, relax, then come back to work, the work block 3. So the third work block, then a break, work block 4, break. Then I added here a work block 5. You don't have to add that. It's just because I felt that it would suit me to work like this. But technically, you have 1 work block, 2 work blocks, 3 work blocks, 4 work blocks. That means that you work 6 hours. So if you work 6 hours and you have these breaks, and you're not counting the breaks, and that differs from any other job that you might have worked in the past. You don't have as many breaks. You have freedom. Basically, you have freedom. So obviously, you don't have to follow these, but it definitely helped me. Here between 7 o'clock to just before you go to bed, which is 10:30. Well, I don't normally go to bed 10:30, but I try to go as early as I can. You can have your dinner, read a book, do yoga, anything that suits that time. And then again, from 10:30, you just sleep all the way to 6 o'clock in the morning, and you have a good sleep, you exercised, you meditated, you worked loads. Trust me, this helps a lot, because having a break every 90 minutes will allow you to have some more time to think about that same work. So for example, let's say that you're going through an edit. It's a really long edit. You've been working for an hour and a half. If you allow 30 minutes for you after that an hour and a half to think about something else, maybe you see a series that you like, you get inspired, you watch YouTube videos, you do anything to inspire you a bit more, that will then add to the next work block. So trust me, that's really helpful. If you need this spreadsheet, let me know, theweekendfilmmaker@gmail.com. I can send to you, no problems, and you can tell me if it worked for you. Another thing that I forgot to tell you, on the side here, you can list your daily tasks. For example, like for the first work block, you put a note here saying, still need to finish something, or make sure to go over the edit too, because color correction is not great, or whatever. You can do anything that you want. Just use this for your own advantage as well. And this is how you can work less and do more. And this was today's video. I hope this helped you and will help you to be more productive. I cannot stress enough how much this helped me. Sometimes you run into some kind of problems, or your day will be a bit different. It's fine, but if you use for most of your days while you're working, this should actually help you to produce like a lot more. So if you track your numbers already, you see a spike on your productivity. If you don't, start creating this measure. Just make sure that you measure your numbers when you don't work with a spreadsheet or with the system, and when you do work with a spreadsheet. And then you can tell me in the comments below if this helped you. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on the notifications, click on that bell. You're gonna get an email whenever I post a new video. And that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Oh, and by the way, thanks for watching.